You are standing in line at the grocery store. You have your milk, your bread, and maybe a chocolate bar for a treat. You are feeling good. You know exactly how much it costs. You are ready to pay. But then, it happens. You reach the front of the line, and the cashier looks at you. They say something. It is fast, it is mumbled, and you have absolutely no idea what they said. Your heart starts beating faster. You panic. You just stare at them. Has this ever happened to you?
Oh, absolutely. I think this happens to every language learner. You study English with textbooks or slow podcasts, and everything is clear. In the textbook, the cashier says, "Hello, would you like a bag for your groceries today?" It is polite and slow. But in real life, it sounds more like, "Want a bag?" Or even just a grunt that sounds like, "Bag?"
Exactly. That is the problem. Real life is not a textbook, and that moment at the checkout counter is high pressure because there are people waiting behind you. You do not want to be the person slowing down the line. So today, we are going to fix this. We are going to build a survival guide for the checkout counter.
That is right. We are going to practice the 3 most common questions cashiers ask. But we are not going to practice the slow versions. We are going to practice the fast, mumbled, real-life versions. By the end of this episode, you will be able to walk into any shop, buy your things, and leave without that feeling of panic. I'm Mark, by the way.
And I'm Sarah. Welcome to Pocket English. If you want to feel more confident in these everyday situations, make sure you subscribe to our channel right now. We make these lessons specifically to help you speak natural English in just a few minutes a day. So Mark, let's start with the first hurdle, the bag.
The bag. This seems simple, right? You need a bag, or you don't. But English speakers love to shorten words. We are lazy. We do not say, "Do you want a bag?" We smash the words want and together. It becomes wanna. So the question sounds like, want a bag?
Want a bag? That is so much faster. I can see why people miss it. It almost sounds like one long word, want a bag.
Exactly. And sometimes we are even lazier. If the store is busy, the cashier might just look at you, hold up a plastic bag, and say, "Bag?" They use their tone of voice to ask the question. Their voice goes up at the end. Bag?
So listeners, you need to listen for that rising intonation. If you hear a short sound ending with bag and the voice goes up, they are asking if you want one. How should our listeners answer this, Mark? Keep it simple.
Keep it very simple. You can just say, "Yes, please," or "No, thanks." You do not need to say, "Yes, I would like a bag." Just, "Yes, please" is perfect. Let's try it. I will be the cashier. I will speak fast. You answer. Ready? Want a bag?
Yes, please.
Great. Or if you brought your own backpack?
No thanks.
Perfect. See? You survived the first question. But now comes the second question. This one catches people off guard because it is about membership.
Oh, I hate this one. I remember when I was traveling, a cashier asked me something about a card, and I thought they meant my credit card, so I tried to pay. But they were actually asking for a loyalty card.
That is a very common mistake. Most big supermarkets have a rewards program. They want to know if you are a member so you can get a discount or points. But they rarely say, "Are you a member of our loyalty program?" That is too long.
So what do they say instead?
They usually just say the name of the card or the program. They might say rewards card, or member number, or simply points. They are scanning your items and they just throw this question at you. Points card?
That is tricky because the word changes depending on the store. One store might call it a club card and another might call it a rewards card.
That is true. But the context is always the same. Before you pay, if they ask you a short question that is not about a bag, it is almost certainly about membership. If you hear words like card, number, points, or member, they are asking for your loyalty card.
And if I don't have one, I assume I can just say no?
Yes, just say, "No, I don't." Or simply, "No." Do not worry about being rude. It is a transaction. Speed is polite. If you do have one, you can say, "Yes," and start looking for it. But usually, as a traveler or a learner, the answer is no. So let's practice that. I am the cashier. I am scanning your milk. Beep, beep. Rewards card with you?
No, I don't.
Good. Or sometimes I might just say, any points today?
No, thanks.
Exactly. You are doing great. Now we have one final boss to defeat, the receipt.
The receipt. This should be easy. They give it to you and you leave. Why is this hard?
It is hard because of prepositions. In many countries, they just hand you the receipt. But in the US or UK, they often ask where you want the receipt put. They might ask, receipt in the bag?
Ah, I see. They are offering to put the piece of paper directly into the shopping bag so you do not have to hold it.
Right, but they speak incredibly fast. It sounds like receipt in the bag? It sounds like one giant word. Or they might give you a choice. They might say, receipt in the bag or with you.
With you. That means they hand it to me directly, right?
Yes, with you means in your hand. In the bag means, well, in the bag. This creates a moment of confusion where the learner hears bag and thinks, wait, I already answered the bag question. Why are they asking again?
That is such a good point. If you hear the word bag again at the end of the transaction, they are talking about the receipt. They are not asking if you want to buy another bag.
Exactly. So listen for the word receipt or slip. And if you hear in the bag, just say yes. It is the easiest option. Then you don't have to grab it. Let's try it. I am finishing the transaction. You paid. The machine is printing. Receipt in the bag?
Yes, please.
Or I might say, receipt with you.
No, in the bag is fine.
Perfect. You are a pro. Now, Sarah, I think we should put this all together. We need to do a simulation.
I agree. Let's do a full role play. Listeners, we want you to answer out loud. You are at the store. You have 3 items. Mark is the cashier. He is going to be grumpy and fast. He will ask the questions in order. You have to answer. Are you ready?
Okay, I am scanning your items. Beep, beep, beep. Hi there, want a bag?
Pause for listener.
Yes, please.
Okay. Loyalty card.
Pause for listener. No, thanks.
All right. That's $15.50. Insert your card, please. Okay, it went through. Receipt in the bag?
Pause for listener. Yes, thanks.
Have a good one.
Whew, I felt the pressure there, and I was just listening. Mark, that was really helpful. But I have one last question. What if I freeze? What if the cashier says something totally different and I really don't understand?
That happens. Maybe they are commenting on the weather, or maybe they are asking for ID. If you don't understand, don't just say what. It can sound a little aggressive. Instead, use the magic phrase, sorry, I missed that.
Sorry, I missed that. I like that. It sounds casual. It implies that maybe it was just too loud in the store, not that your English is bad.
Exactly. It is a confident way to admit you didn't hear. Sorry, I missed that. They will usually repeat it slower and clearer.
That is a great tip to keep in your pocket. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to get your groceries and get out without having a heart attack.
Spot on. Next time you go to the store, even if you use the self-checkout machines, look at the human cashiers. Listen to what they are saying to other customers. Try to catch the words want a bag, points, and receipt. It is great listening practice.
And if you found this simulation helpful, imagine how much better your English will be if you practice with us every week. Press that like button if you learned something new today.
And tell us in the comments, what is the scariest thing a cashier has ever said to you? We want to hear your stories. Thanks for letting us be part of your day. Keep practicing, stay calm, and let your English grow.
See you next time.